Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's build, we are doing a little bit more of a special build because it is a vacation rental in the world of Sulani. It is beautiful. It, in my opinion, reminds me a ton of Hawaii. I've only been to Maui. It kind of reminds me of that. It reminds me of what I would imagine kind of the Bahamas would be like, maybe Barbados. So that's what we're going for. We're going for this tropical tiki. It's not really a mansion, but it's pretty big. When I think of like a tiki hut, I think of something kind of smaller, but this is definitely big. It is built on the Reef Finery. I almost said refinery. It's the play on words for sure, but it is the 40 by 30 lot in the land of Sulani called Reef Finery, 2 words. And this ends up being able to sleep up to 9 sims. So it's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. When I think about it, trying to squeeze 9 sims into 2 bathrooms, that's a bit. But what I kind of imagined was maybe it's like a nice rental for a large family to come to. One of the rooms has a bunk bed in it. So there's like a single bunk bed up top with the lofted bottom. And since we've had the update, I put a double bed underneath the lofted bunk bed. And then there's another double bed in that bedroom. There's another bedroom that is basically like a master. It has its own private bathroom. And then there's another bedroom that has a double bed that also has access to a larger bathroom, but they do share access to that bathroom with the bedroom that has the lofted bunk bed in it. That was like a really long sentence, and I hope that made sense to you. And then there's an additional bedroom that is definitely more kid friendly. There's some toys in there. There's a stuffy in there. And it's a really cute room. It's super, super blue. It's got those cute little fishy sculptures on the wall. And I really love what I did with that bedroom. And there's one bedroom in particular that I'm not super stoked about. It's the bedroom with the lofted bunk bed in it. And I really wanted to incorporate a lofted bunk bed or at least bunk beds in it. But then since we got the update, I was like, ooh, that'll be fun to like kind of put a double bed in there since it is new to the game. I just thought that would be kind of nice to throw that in. But that room doesn't really stick to the theme of this rental. So I really wanted the rental to be kind of culturally appropriate, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but I really wanted it to seem like this could be someone's house that is from the island of Sulani. And so I used pretty much a ton of island living pack items. And yeah, I didn't want it to be like a resort, like I didn't want it to be modern. I didn't want it to be anything other than island living for the most part. I did use some eco lifestyle stuff in here. The bedroom that has that lofted bunk bed, I think that the 2 double beds in there are from eco lifestyle. So that room, it doesn't quite blend as well with the rest of this rental, but I think it all works out just fine. It looks good. It still seems like a rental. It doesn't seem like that's just someone's bedroom in like a random apartment in San Myshuno or something. That's just my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. But overall, I think I did really good with kind of keeping to theme and trying to use up all of the island living items. And yeah, so we are now into the kitchen. We're starting to furnish this place. The floor plans come together very nicely, I suppose. I do, make the kitchen a little bit bigger here. I end up placing a dining room table. I believe there were initially 8 chairs on this longer dining room table because I'm like, okay, if we're sleeping up to like 9 sims here, then we have to have enough room for everyone plus some. So we've got the bar, or like I guess the bar top tables over on the island in the kitchen. I end up getting rid of the 2 end chairs on the dining room table. It just seemed too bulky. It kind of, I didn't like how it was in the middle of the room that way. I wanted to kind of scoot it over so it was a little closer to the wall and not like the first thing that you see when you walk out of this hallway from the kids' bedroom and the master bedroom, that you just see like the dining room table. I want it to be a little more scooted over to like closer to the slider, I guess. And then here, I think I jump around quite a bit in this build because I wasn't really sure if I was gonna make a video on it. And this is just kind of out of my style. I don't ever really build in Sulani, and if I do, it's not super, super tropical. So I was just kind of messing around with different furniture, trying to figure out potential themes for the bedrooms, and that's how I ended up with 3 super on point bedrooms, and then the other one just kind of ended up being a little bit more random, but I think it works out. You know, if you're coming here with, say you're doing like this really fun, like almost like family reunion style vacation, and there's someone in the family that I don't even know what I'm exactly trying to say, but I guess like someone in the family that doesn't really care to stay in like the tropical themed bedroom, then they can stay in the one that has like the eco lifestyle pack items in it. I don't know. Maybe that could be the bedroom for the teenagers. Like personally, if I'm going to be going on a nice tropical vacation, I want to stay in like a tropical style, either hotel or Airbnb or condo, something like that, because it's like, I'm here on vacation, it's super tropical, let's just be tropical for this week or however long I'm on vacation for. Some people would rather stay in a super modern, super fancy, like Ritz-Carlton hotel when they go to like Oahu or something. I don't know. I don't even know if there's a Ritz-Carlton on Oahu, but you get what I'm saying, right? But really quickly, since we are kind of jumping all over the place, I apologize for that. But again, I wasn't sure if I was going to do a speed build for this. So I was just trying to figure out if I even liked what I was creating here. And then I was like, you know what? I do like it. So then here we are making this speed build. But I wanted to throw out that I had placed a jet ski outside of this build on 2 separate occasions. I believe both of those times made it into the recording, but I've had my Sims vacation here a couple of different times just so I could gather screenshots and make sure everything was functional. And both times that I would bring my Sim here, the jet ski's gone. And I don't know if that's because it's a vacation rental that you can't have a jet ski, but I just thought that was really weird. And it's not like my Sim, I brought my same Sim here both times, and it's not like they have the jet ski in their inventory, which I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even be able to do because it's part of the rental. I just thought that was really weird, and I thought it would be a nice touch to have a jet ski here. You know, if you're going on vacation, a lot of the times you want to rent something like a car or a jet ski, and in The Sims, the jet ski is considered transportation here. It's a vehicle, and it's just like, I don't know where it went. So again, I don't know. I'm assuming that it will not be in the build when you go to download it off the gallery, but just throwing that out there, I tried. I really wanted to make this like bougie, but still very tropical and still very like cultural, I guess. So yeah, here we're playing the jet ski, and then it's not there when I go to like test, like play test. It's just, I don't know. You guys let me know. I think it's because it's a rental. And then also I'm making a little laundry room here because first of all, this build was just, it's not huge, but I just didn't know what to do with some of this space. I mean, we have this huge freaking hallway right here where the laundry room is off of. And you can't even do laundry when you're on vacation, which is actually kind of nice because it's like one less thing that you have to like commit to and worry about. And it totally makes sense that you wouldn't be able to do laundry here. But I don't know, I thought it would be a nice touch, you know, when you go on vacation and say you're staying in, say you're staying in an Airbnb, it's kind of a bonus to have amenities like a washer and dryer, because then you can just reuse your clothes again. Or if you say you spill food or beer on your shirt, you can wash it and wear it the next day. I don't know. I just thought that would be a nice touch. But when I brought my sim here to vacation, you can't even do your laundry. And I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I placed any hampers, but the clothes would end up on the floor if you don't have hampers, but you have washer and dryers. So I'm pretty sure you cannot do laundry here. But I ended up leaving that little laundry room there anyway, just because, like I said, I did have all of this space, and I don't know, to me, it looks good there. And to be honest, it's kind of hidden at the same time. It's really not that big of a deal. So anyway, just figured I would let you guys know. I did not put a TV in this build because if I were to be going on vacation somewhere tropical, especially where there's so many different activities to do outside, like lay out on the floaty, you can go on the swing set, you can go on a jog, you can go to the bar, you can go swim with dolphins, you can go scuba diving. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You don't need a television. And to be quite honest, you are probably only going to be here for a few days anyway. So if your sim loves watching TV or loves watching movies, they'll be able to watch movies or TV in a few days' time, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. So I just figured you're on vacation. You really don't need to be sitting down and watching TV. Oh, I do place hampers. Okay, well, whatever. They don't work. You don't accumulate laundry when you're on vacation, I guess. Here we are just kind of putting together the bathrooms. I think another reason I was kind of jumping back and forth between the bathrooms at this point was I was trying to figure out if I wanted them to be similar, and turns out I do. They both look very similar. And I'm just putting some suntan lotion in the bathrooms. I guess one of them, actually, that's in the bedrooms, not in the bathrooms. My bad. And then here is where I started my second portion of the build. So this was the first part of the build was weeks ago. I had started this, and then we had this update, and I was like, we're doing bunk beds, baby. So, a lofted bunk bed with a double bed underneath, which I think looks so cool. It kind of reminds me of a futon or something. And then this way you can just sleep that many more people. And when you're going on vacation, it's nice to bring family or friends. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but it does bring this rental to 850 simoleons a day. So definitely taking advantage of all these beds, bring all your friends. That way it's cheaper, theoretically, it would be cheaper. In The Sims, whoever is putting together the vacation is the one that's paying for it. But realistically, you would split it amongst you and your family or your friends. Or maybe your grandparents are treating you to this trip for Christmas or something. I feel like that's a very common thing that happens. And then, I don't know if you just saw that, but then the jet ski was there again. I believe I just went to place it again, but it's not there when you download the build. So yeah, really sorry about that. That would be such a cool addition, because if you don't live in Sulani, you're never really going to use a jet ski unless you go to the park, or I guess it's not really considered as a park. It's considered a beach. But when you go in to a community lot and hang out, you're not going to be able to use a jet ski. And if you're on vacation, you probably are going to want to rent one. But whatever. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We are coming up on the screenshot, so just make sure to give this video a like, leave a comment if you'd like, subscribe, that way you're aware of when I post in the future. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. My name is AshleyYangelinaa with 2 Y's and 2 A's at the end of Angelina, and my EA ID is the same as that, so AshleyYangelinaa with 2 Y's and 2 A's. So yeah, I will see you guys in a future build. Bye! Hey, yeah, quick side note. So I'm looking at the screenshots and there's for sure lights hanging all around the entire house. So just wanted to let you know that when I was playtesting, it was Love Day. So that's not going to be in the build if you go to download it off the gallery. I promise you, even though it is kind of cute,